Very, very unfortunate, my people. Very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate in the sense that England could not win it this time around. We saw it all. It's all coming home. It's all coming home. Coming home to London, preferably, but today it has also come home. I mean, go home, that is, back to Rome. So I remain yours, MCTV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your country of domicile. I am MCTV coming live again this morning. I want to send my regards to you all the fans of England, all the fans of Italy who made it to the finals, and at the end of the day, it must go either side. England played very beautiful football. Italy also being very resilient. The presence of Bonucci and Giorgio Chiellini, these guys are amazing, absolutely amazing. Even when you come to the English side, also I think Harry Maguire and John Stones, they did a very wonderful job. Even Luke Shaw, they all did very beautiful work. The likes of uh, Trippier, very wonderful, very, very wonderful, absolutely brilliant. All these guys, they really made themselves proud, made names for themselves. The likes of Kevin Phillips. This guy is super duper. He's a very big player. He's a player at the big stage. I don't think there is anywhere he would go that he would not sell himself. Honestly, he never played like a player from a second tier. Honestly, Kevin Phillips is a super player. I really adore that guy. He is a baller. He is a baller. Absolutely brilliant, in his capacity. Declan Wright, all these guys, absolutely good. The likes of Grealish, the likes of Jordan Sancho, the likes of though he didn't see much of the game, and Rashford didn't. That is to tell you the kind of team that the English side has. Who and amongst all, or should I say above all, what can be said of Jonathan Pickford? This guy is absolutely wonderful. You talk about Donnarumma, you talk about Chiesa of Italy, you talk about Manuel Lucatoni. You, I mean, you talk about Insigne. These guys, the game was absolutely brilliant. It was a kind of an assembly of great talent. These guys really played very well. But no matter what you do, it must go this way or that way. So I think the English, they did their best, but their best was not good enough, to give them the trophy. And the Italians equally were very, very wonderful. They were very resolute, till the end. They were able to, you know, look at the game and said, "Oh, we lost the second half, their little mistake or whatever. Then let's see what we can do to, keep piling the pressure on England and see what we can, get at the end of the day." And getting it, they got it right. And at the end of the day, it went all through penalties. And when football matches are decided on penalties, it could go either way. It could just be just a little of luck and better precision sometimes, and you see it going your way. We saw the likes of Jordan Sancho, we saw the likes of Rashford, we saw the likes of Bukayo Saka. These guys, they are all young guys, very enterprising, future of tomorrow for England, and it never worked out well for them. But that's football for you. You never can tell. That it happened today doesn't mean uh, England doesn't have a better chance of the same crop of players still have the chance of going to the Euros twice or even three times more, in the future. They are all absolute ballers, all of them. The English players, very, very wonderful players. The Italians as well, very good. You know, Bonucci and Giorgio Cellini, this could be their last Euros, possibly. I said possibly, but looking at them, they are very, very tactical. They don't need to, overbother themselves, but they keep on doing it. They keep on doing it. You see the intelligence. They are defense masterclass. Of course, you look at that team, you look at the game itself, you'll see the reasons why sometimes they say the wine gets better when they get older, So when wines are sour, it brings out the best in them. So I think Cellini and Bonucci are typical examples of that adage, and I see the likes of Insigne, becoming another Maradona of tomorrow. That guy is absolutely crazy when he's on the ball, and the midfield maestro of Manuel Lucatoni, he is very, very wonderful. That I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised for Juventus to go all out and nab him out. Because that guy, anybody watching him yesterday, though he didn't start the game, but when he came in, you could see the stability. You understand, and that calmness in that Italian midfield. He was able to orchestrate that midfield to the point that, if not because the English, had scored first, it would have been very, very difficult for England to have their way, because you could see that Declan Rice and Kevin Phillips were no longer able to stand that pressure, coming from that ball distribution from this young man, Manuel Lucatoni. So I see greatness in that team. I see a kind of perseverance. I see a kind of courage. That power, the experience to master the power is in that team. And the likes of Donnarumma with his height, you know, he's an imposing presence. He has an intimidating presence in front of goal. Even when you know very much well that you cannot write out Jonathan Pickford. He's such an absolute number one. But in all, they were all wonderful. The teams that played absolutely well. You cannot take it away from them. Even you talk about Emerson, do you talk about Jorginho? I mean, the game was very balanced. It wasn't a surprise anyway. It wouldn't have been a surprise if England had won it, and it is not also a surprise that Italy won it, because the two worked very, very hard, to get to where they finally finished. England never lost a game all through till now. I think the Italians, they didn't also lose a game. I think they had one draw, and going forward, they were very wonderful. They were improving as the competition, you know, kept on and on and on and on and going through the way to the final. So I think the best two teams in the competitions went to the finals, and of course we all know very much well that there is no way two teams can win it. So as it stands, Italy are the new champions of Europe, while Argentina are the new champions of South America, or Latin America, as you may choose to call it. So I think it's very, very obvious. It's very, very obvious that they deserve it, and nothing more, nothing less. I think this will be the end of this day's program. and the end also of the Euros, we now move into the main reason why the season is about to start, which should be the transfers. And then in the next couple of hours, I'll be coming live again, giving us hint on the transfers, the rumors making the round. Of course, we all know very much well that the Euros has finished, the Latin American or South American competitions has finished, and we are now going to be looking into the possible transfers that will be happening between now and end of August. Thank you and remain blessed. I remain yours, MCTV. If you're watching me for the very first time, bringing you this roundup of the Euros, I would like you to go to the red subscribe button and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so that you'll be receiving notifications on my videos that will be coming or that will be uploaded very soon. Also go and share to your friends, like my videos, give your comment on this and more to come. Thank you and remain blessed.